What's up, homies and homiettes? It's your boy Home Boom back with another segment of the Hold Up Show. And hold up, it is another tragedy and sad day for the world of entertainment. The beautiful neo soul singer and legend Angie died in a car accident on a highway in Alabama on her way to another show. And we're going to get into a video of her last words. Well, one of her last posts of her dispute with Universal Records or Universal Music Group over the mismanagement and mispayout of her royalties for the many classic work she has done over the 30 plus year career in the music and entertainment industry, as well as we're going to get into an article of Angie Stone in her own words and, just discuss the great life and career of Angie Stone. So let's get into it. Hold up.
End of the day, after 40 something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people.
So that is the first clip. Let me get the second clip.
I have to give up my coin.
One second, people.
I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money.
So yeah, that is the beautiful Angie Stone in her own words explaining the mismanagement and mispayouts of her royalties, mechanical royalties, and things of that nature that were supposed to go to her, and they was absorbed as profit for this company. And they said this was released, or she made this public sometime in December, and I'm assuming she was positioning herself to go after and secure her legacy for her family before she left this earth, right? So now I want to get into this article that basically says, in her own words, what she was going through, right? So Angie Stone reveals financial struggle before her untimely death on Saturday. As we reported earlier, Angie Stone, the revered singer and influential figure in hip-hop and R&B scene, has tragically passed away at the age of 63, leaving a lasting void, not just in the music industry, but also in the hearts of her fans. The singer's representative, Deborah R. Champagne, confirms that Stone was involved in a fatal car accident shortly after performing in Montgomery, Alabama earlier Saturday morning. The details surrounding the accident remain elusive, but the unexpected nature of the passing has prompted an outpouring of grief and reflection on her substantial contributions to music and culture. Born Angela Laverne Brown on December 18, 1961 in Columbia, South Carolina, Angie Stone was immersed in music from a young age, growing up in a family where her father was a member of a gospel quartet. She developed an affinity for singing within the gospel genre at the First Nazareth Baptist Church. It was this early exposure to music that laid the foundation for her later success. At the age of 16, Stone co-founded The Sequence, one of the first all-female hip-hop groups signed to Sugar Hill Records, a significant milestone in the industry that had been predominantly male. While her work with The Sequence established Stone as a formidable talent, her solo career aimed at solidifying her standing as a powerhouse in the music world. Angie Stone's debut solo album, Black Diamond, released in 1999, received critical acclaim and was certified gold, showcasing her artistry and commercial viability. Hits such as Wish I Didn't Miss You further demonstrated her vocal prowess and ability to connect with her fans on a personal level. Over the years, she released additional albums including Mahogany Soul and The Art of Love and War, garnering multiple awards and nominations while continuing to influence the genre. Yet the circumstances surrounding her death has sparked renewed interest in the challenges and struggles artists face, especially regarding their financial dealings. Shortly before her passing, the video surfaced in which Stone revealed distressing details about her financial situation. In the clip, she expressed concerns regarding her royalties, suggesting that Universal Music Group was not properly distributing funds owed to her. The end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why, where are my royalties going, she said. Stone hinted that her earnings had been wrongfully appropriated, which obstructed her financial stability throughout her career. She went on to discuss the fallout from these mishandlings, citing class action lawsuits yet to yield results and hinting at a betrayal within her inner circle as well. And it's not the first time we've heard of betrayal in inner circles when it comes to the dealing of percentages, royalties, mechanicals, and things like that being properly distributed back to the artists of what they owe, right? Because everybody's taking their money off the top. They'll spin you around in circles when it's time to get what's basically owed to you, right? The artist. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. She laminated people that were supposed to do their due diligence. This revelation adds a tragic undertone to her legacy, one that highlights industry exploitation and the ongoing struggle many artists face in securing fair compensation for their work. And that's from reposting what she posted. In light of her untimely death, responses from fans and fellow artists have poured in through various social media platforms, including X, formerly Twitter. Many have taken the time to honor Stone's memory, sharing how her music has impacted their lives. Fellow musicians have expressed their condolences while acknowledging her as a trailblazer who opened doors for aspiring female artists in hip-hop and R&B. Angie Stone's contribution to music extended beyond just her chart-topping hits. They encompass her role in reshaping the industry landscape for women. She not only succeeded as a performer, but served as a mentor and role model for future generations of artists, urging them to advocate for their rights and secure their legacies. As the music world mourns the loss of Angie Stone, her legacy continues to inspire countless artists to push boundaries, challenge norms, and demand justice in an ever-evolving industry. Despite the hardships she faced, her life and career exemplify resilience, passion, and a commitment to authenticity. Stone leaves behind a rich catalog of music, a collective of devoted fans, and a legacy that will resonate for years to come. In a time of grief, Angie Stone is survived by her son Michael, her daughter Diamond, and her 2 grandchildren. Those who knew and loved her will remember her not just for her incredible talent, but for her authenticity and indomitable spirit. As we reflect on her life, it is crucial to celebrate her achievements while also recognizing the ongoing struggles facing artists in the music industry. So these are some of the reactions from X. So yeah. So, for such a lovely woman who gave so much to the music industry as far as musically, creatively, and as a mentor, I have never heard anyone utter a bad word or negative comment about Angie Stone, right? And it just makes you wonder, is this mysterious, the timing of it, or was this just a pure accident and it unfortunately was her time to move on during such a crucial battle for her legacy, right? It always makes you wonder because we've heard these stories so many times at these points in artists' lives when they realize or the veil is lifted, that they see that how they were being wrong or how they have been wrong, and are looking to exercise their rights and fight back to recoup what is actually owed to them. And all of a sudden some sort of tragedy happens, some sort of early passing occurs, and it all raises eyebrows. And I am not one that wants to believe that she was allegedly taken out for this reason, so to say, right? It's still a very fresh thing. We still want to uplift and embrace her memory and her music. I see her music being posted everywhere, and people are discussing how it related and had an impact on their lives. So yeah, I wasn't making this to shine or divert any negative light on her passing, but we have to question. So in case that was the case, that this stops happening to our great artists and this stopped happening to our legends and the people that have impacted our lives, that are currently impacting the future artists coming up, to be able to navigate this business or just this world period when it comes to acquiring things that they built from their creativity and being properly compensated for it, right? So I want to know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Do you think this is mysterious, or do you think this was a pure accident and a higher power called her to move on, right? So I want to know your thoughts. It's your boy Home Boom. This is another segment of the Hold Up Show, and leave your condolences, leave your memories, leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy. Peace.